get 30 some help. This shit is
Here we go
ridiculous.
with this shit.
His help is making $60 million a year to fucking shoot a layup in foul bait all game. Maybe we should just play our best athlete. I don't know. That's making $20 million a year. Steve Kerr has CTE.
Why would you play Kuminga?
I told y'all about paying that man $60 million a year. He over there making coffee in South Beach crying because they ain't want to pay him. And y'all up here capping for him like he went to the finals 2 times in the past decade. Give him some money. All right. And now look. Told y'all that. Y'all don't want to. Y'all talking about? Well, he deserves it. He earned it. They're basically slaves.
They didn't pay him to be good.
That's not why they lost yesterday because they don't have any wings that can shoot the ball or do anything. Like Curry was fine. He was better than fine.
They actually do have a wing who can shoot the ball. He's on the bench though.
No, he can't shoot the ball.
He's not wing. He's on the bench.
Who's that, Seth?
He cannot shoot the ball. No, he can't shoot the ball.
Jonathan Kuminga? Shoot?
Nah, chill.
So he can't shoot at all?
Chill. You get the
Let's go to the numbers. We're gonna tell you how.
Please, let's go to the numbers because it sounds to me like Jonathan Kuminga.
Let's
he can't do anything.
No, he's not
getting
it.
Okay. He's a Nimrod. Chill. He's a Nimrod. He can't play.
Wow. Let's see.
Okay.
Jonathan Kuminga this season.
I told y'all about paying him too.
On all of his jump shots, he is shooting 31% from the field. He is shooting 31% from mid-range and 32% from 3. On catch and shoot threes, he is shooting 32.6%. If we want to look in the mid-range, like I said, Jonathan Kuminga, 31%. Jonathan Kuminga on floaters, 37%. Jonathan Kuminga at the rim, 55%. Jonathan Kuminga on layups, 47%. What can he shoot? The only thing he can make is a dunk.
It looks to me this season. We got DMPs, we got inactive. There doesn't seem to be any sort of rhythm, but I guess so.
Rhythm. He got benched for.
No, he got cut from the rotation.
He got benched for playing bad and because of the attitude.
Yeah, we're not gonna blame rhythm when he was in the rotation.
Kuminga has done that to himself. He didn't. No one did that to him.
He played himself out of the rotation. He's been trained.
They need him to play. He needs to be a part of the rotation. He has a bad
attitude.
attitude.
The season
He's been complaining since the summer, and then he's not fitting. He doesn't fit next to Steph Curry. That's the biggest issue. He has no fit next to Steph Curry. He doesn't do anything.
So let him.
He doesn't shoot. I'm just saying.
I agree with that. I've been trying to get him off the team.
That sounds like a plan.
About
that sounds like
Kuminga
the plan.
On the Warriors.
Like, what are we still doing?
When he's been wanting to leave the Warriors.
That's Steve Dunleavy. That's Steve Dunleavy. They're making that issue. I agree with you. That's
Steve and Dunleavy.
I thought he was just saying
Mike Kerr. My bad. That's Mike Dunleavy making that decision. Real talk. The issue is they could have gotten off of and traded him, but they wanted him to be there. But literally, real talk, he doesn't do anything. I have watched so many Warriors games when he's playing.
Like this dude can't play. That's what y'all making it sound
chill.
like.
Now they can't even trade him now.
You can't do anything.
Like who are they gonna trade him for?
Yeah.
They're gonna trade him for Swiper. That's the value.
When you have an idea of a player in your head, it takes several indicators past when it should have happened to get off of certain these ideas. Kuminga, you can't tell me one thing he's done this year to make life easier for Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry and Draymond Green. One thing. Not one. He's good. He can't play defense. He's bad off-ball defense. He blames other people when he has issues. He can't make shots. He can't finish around the rim. He can't dribble. He can't penetrate. So now when you double-team Steph Curry off the ball, they're doubling off Jonathan Kuminga. When they double-team Steph Curry on the ball, they're doubling off Jonathan Kuminga. And he can't finish the play. Because now if he tries to dribble by you, if he doesn't have an athletic advantage over the man in front of him, he can't finish over you. So as soon as you got a big man that's over 6'10", he can't finish over him. When he gets into the lane and he has a 6'6" player over him, he can't make the shot over him. Literally.
Swiper, when is the trade deadline?
He was doing that earlier.
It's in January. February.
It's February the 9th.
Okay, well, chill. I'm gonna tell you like this.
It starts right quick, Ox. It starts today, right?
Yes.
Teams can now officially make trades.
Yeah.
So chill. You will be able to ask Jonathan Kuminga yourself. Okay, because his trade value right now is me, real talk, in two second rounds. So he's gonna be on the panel with y'all. That's what his trade value is. It's hey, real talk. You ready? We on the way to the back.
You go set the screen for Steph. I'll sit in the corner.
Well, I can't play either.
Yeah,
I can't play
I
either.
can sit in the corner and be a non-factor. I can do.
Yeah, exactly. I can do that.
Well,
That's
and
what I'm
be a-
saying.
and be a
I can't.
plus 12
I can't play either. I'm gonna
Hey, if you put me
be sitting on the. I'm gonna be sitting on
yeah, I
the bench.
might be.
But the-
Hey, real talk. We just all we gotta do is help keep team morale up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be parking my ass on the bench too. But at least me and you ain't gonna be in the interviews. You know what I'm saying? Crying about it.
So, by the way,
I'll make
his
my
whole,
couple
the
million
only
to be
the only
quiet.
redeemable thing about this is
That's his trade value. It's me, you, and 2 second rounds.
He's making $22.5 million this year, but it's a team option next year. So he's basically an aspiring contract. So if you wanted to trade him for filler, you could. But that's all he's going to be. It's going to be for filler for a team that said, okay, we can give you an actual player you want, get this off of our books, and then that way we can actually get rid of him and he can do what he wants to do. Now, maybe he's better in a new situation, but you're asking the question, why is he getting DNP for the Warriors when they already don't have multiple players coming off their bench that can help Steph and help Jimmy and help Draymond?
I don't know. Yo, Swiper. They gonna be calling Jeff. They're gonna be calling Jeff Teague asking if B Hen's available.
Yeah,
Bro,
I'm with you, Chill. I think this is a big overreaction.
Yeah, sorry.
I
People
think
playing good early.
Yeah,
And
then
then
he's gonna be
and he got credit when he was playing well. I remember I was giving him credit. Oh, Jonathan Kuminga started the season well. Oh, look at him, Matt Turner.
Yeah, he was doing
He then missed a
well.
little bit of time with like a knee injury, and it came back and been trash.
He'll be
Now,
good in
maybe-
his next
maybe it's the
destination.
injury.
Garbage.
He just needs to change the scenery. That's all it is.
I'm not on team.
Ron, I ain't never seen you
His
be this
career is over.
optimistic about a
Just
week.
get him out of Golden State. Like
I don't
this
think
is
he's
not
weak.
benefiting anyone. It doesn't benefit Kuminga. It's not benefiting Golden State. The Golden State fans are complaining that no one on their roster can play. And then there's some fans who are saying Jonathan Kuminga needs to play. And then when Jonathan Kuminga plays, he doesn't help the team. So just get him off the team. Like there's no benefit to keeping him around for anyone. Everyone is suffering right now.
Because he's
I'm
not
like,
playing.
but
and
he's-
in the
but
process
he's
of him not
23
playing,
years
when he
old.
does
It's like,
play,
come on,
he's
man.
not good. So, I mean,
You're not gonna get him to his
it's-
potential.
it's really
doing
not
this.
making sense.
So-
to me.
Well, no,
What's
I
that mean?
like
What
it's
are you
this
confused about?
situation is over. Like this situation's done. He clearly needs to go somewhere else.
What I'm
It's
confused about,
been
Swiper.
over. It's been over.
My thing is though, I still think he could hoop.
But Ron, you're going into the future. We're talking about today. Why?
Yeah, well,
Just
it's
right
nothing
now,
to talk
Swiper,
about
just
today.
today. In
There's
December
nothing
of
to talk about.
2025, this is what we're talking about. In December of 2025, no, he has not been good. He started out good. His minutes looked like they were consistent. He was getting like 25, 30 minutes a night. He was knocking down open shots. He was knocking down the long ball. He was good in transition. And then it slowed down. The idea, Swiper, that he didn't help this team do anything, that's just not true. Early on, he was helping. That's just not true, Swiper. He was good in transition. He was.
Why? But you keep bringing up things that aren't this. So chill. Sometimes when you talk about basketball, you put yourself in like a box. Transition, making open shots. That is one. That's part of basketball. But with the
That's
Warriors,
his game, though. But that's his game.
No, but the Warriors, you cannot have a stationary player in that offense. That's the whole point of the Warriors is everybody has to move. Draymond moved, Quentin Post moved, Pods moved, but you see Pods minutes have been reduced. D'Anthony Melton moves. Everybody moves. Everybody knows that. Okay,
sounds like a fit thing, Swiper.
No.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a fit thing. It
okay,
doesn't sound like a basketball player thing.
That's
Sounds like a fit
the
thing.
whole point. Yeah. You got to fit next to Steph. Yeah, you do need to fit next to Steph. I don't know.
That doesn't mean he sucks. It just doesn't
Who said
fit.
he sucks?
Because
No one said he sucks.
We're all saying he's not good for the Warriors.
That the Warriors are a particular system. You standing in the corner and just hitting shots, that doesn't work with us because you're not that kind of a shooter. Guess who didn't even do that? Clay didn't even do that. Guess who didn't even do that? Kevin Durant didn't even do that. What do you mean you're just going to stand in the corner? Draymond is our worst shooter. He doesn't even do that. Nobody just stands there for the Warriors. You got to be able to dribble the ball, you got to be able to cut, and you got to be able to set a screen. He can't set a screen. He's not good cut, and he can't shoot off the ball, and he can't dribble the ball.
Right.
And then on defense, it's not helping me that Steph Curry, I got 48 points versus the Portland Trailblazers. I got 48 points. And I'm like doing everything. Coming off screen. And I just need one person, besides Jimmy Butler, to put any pressure on the defense at all. At all. That literally, if you just watch the Warriors, I'm not a Warriors fan. People know this. I'm not a Warriors fan. I've been watching this team so often that Steph Curry is having a phenomenal season, Mark. If you could read his stats off real quick while I go through I can't remember his exact numbers because people don't realize Steph Curry
29,
he's having an all NBA season. Chill. He's playing better than he did last year. Chill. Last year, he's going crazy, but he ain't got no. I'm telling you, him and Jimmy and Draymond and Post. That's it. That's their four right now. If Quentin Post didn't develop, remember Trace Jackson Davis used to be the guy. He sucks. Now he doesn't suck, but he sucks. He's not good right now. And then on top of that, DeAnthony Melton, we have to get to the end of the game, chill. And it's like, okay, who can beat somebody off the dribble? Who can help Steph? It's DeAnthony Melton. It's like, what do we chill? I'm telling you, man, like they're such a backwards team. They should have been improved the roster with ball handling. You know how the Spurs chill? Got Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Devin Vassell, and all these players. They ain't get none of that. They could have got Lauri Markkanen. Nah, we can't get Lauri Markkanen. We don't want to give up Jonathan Kuminga and Brandon Podziemski. We don't want to get Paul George because we don't want to get a Brandon Podziemski. Like, what are you talking about? So, yeah, chill. What pisses me off, Steph Curry's about to be 38 years old. 38. He's having one of his best seasons of his career.
I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear none of this shit from you, dude.
Nah, chill. You gotta hear because chill.
I don't want to hear this shit from you, dude.
You wanted to cancel out Steph and because he was old and act like, hey, Steph is playing A tier, S tier basketball right now, chill.
He's been awesome. 100%. He's been awesome.
That team is failing him. Bro.
And why is that team failing him? Okay, so I got a Jonathan Kuminga.
Exactly.
Don't forget that part, Mars. 100%.
We're sitting here talking about Jonathan Kuminga.
Jonathan Kuminga doesn't.
Let Jordan tell it. Jonathan Kuminga really 32, not 23.
You're still fourth highest paid player, and he's a DNP.
The biggest problem that I still have with the Golden State Warriors that I've had with them, Steph Curry turns into Michael Jackson, and he now becomes the show. And now your background dancers become that, and they just start watching the show. They don't get involved in the show at all. So Steph Curry gets involved. He starts getting going. Like they had, I want to say it was late in the third, early in the fourth. Klingon, who I don't understand why Klingon gets switched on to Curry, but Klingon gets switched on to Curry. Curry knocks down the long ball. Then Curry gets the ball swung to him 2 trips later, and he's not wide open, but he's got 2 guys on him, and I got 3 guys on the other side of the floor doing this. So with that being said, I feel like this Warriors team, it's the gift and the curse with Steph Curry, very much like what was going on with Donovan Mitchell, where there's this save us logic with Steph Curry, where he gets going and everybody just gets out of the way and just let him do his thing, which works sometime, but it's not going to work when you play against teams that are really good defensively and can attack you offensively. Their biggest hole is in the paint. We get whatever we want at the rim against these dudes. Then he was showing that last night when he was getting to the rim. We get whatever we want against these guys, and that's going to be a huge problem come playoff time for this team. A huge problem. I said it already, and I'm still standing on this, White. I don't have this team making the playoffs. I don't. I do not have this team making the playoffs.
I just want people to know, Mars, what was that? What was Shea at last year? Was he at 32 on 64? Was that what it was last year? His actual numbers?
Sounds about right. I'll check.
Steph Curry currently, y'all, is at 29.5 on 65. Like, he's shooting 41% from 3 on 12 attempts a game. And
he's making 5.2 a game, which is more than his unanimous MVP season.
So that's what I'm saying, chill. I really think the crowd is very much not aware of what Steph is doing this year. And it sucks, honestly. I think that he doesn't get, because he's older, chill, people think he is like on the other side of this hill. But it's like he's having one of his 3 best scoring seasons of his career right now. I would argue 21, 16, and this year. I think the
you adjust for like circumstances.
Yeah, I'm saying like the situation
would probably say like 17 or something like that. Man.
Right. Well, obviously Kevin Durant, just ignore those years. But
no, 2023 he was quite good. I don't know, but
until the playoffs. Well, I think he'll be better in the playoffs this year if he's healthier.
Too. Don't leave that out.
Yeah, 20. This one we're over a decade now of greatness. So
yeah, sure. I just think it's insane, dude. Like the fact that he has a 48 ball, he has a 50 ball versus who's that game? Real talk. Who do you have 50 ball against?
This season,
he had 50.
First,
it was 49, but it wasn't 59.
And then he had 45 versus Denver to open the season. He had 37 points in the second half of that game in overtime. So yeah, man, it's just Steph Curry would never, he's never going to complain. He's never going to, be the guy rah-rah. Like, but Ox, he's an ultimate competitor. He's not afraid of anybody. He's not afraid of any moment. He's so unbelievably competitive, man. Like, he just doesn't shy away from anybody, anything. You can throw any defense at him. And once he starts getting on those runs, and Mars, I don't know if you ever watched like the Circus Olay, but Circus Olay, they have all the dancers. They'll start, jumping from side to side and doing that. When Steph Curry get hot and he start pump faking, real time, everybody just start. just trying to get in the way of the shot, and it just don't matter. He just started making stuff. So incredible year by Steph Curry, man. Phenomenal.
I do think I'll speak for the Steph haters up here, aka me and Mars. It is.
Hey, don't forget Chill.
No, Chill. Oh yeah, can't forget.
Yeah,
Chill. Can't forget
yeah.
Chill. Chill is definitely
Yeah.
in this group, but you know, Steph Curry.
Steph Curry hater. I am
No,
not.
facts. He's just a long ball shooter, though. Just a long ball shooter. But
Magic better scorer.
Yeah, Magic better scorer. Anyway, Steph Curry, what he's doing, he's setting a new precedent, right? And so I don't think that it's wrong when me or Mars or Chill like take the odds and say, yeah, Steph Curry's probably going to regress this upcoming season, be it that, you know, we're in ages now like 36, 37, 38. And for him to be breaking the mold and still be this good at this age, mind you, we're talking about a point guard who's what, 6'3". You know, he's not unbelievably quick. He doesn't jump higher than everybody. He isn't faster than everybody. He's out there just strictly dominating the game on that on the skills, man. And that one supreme skill that he has that's better than anybody else in the world is throwing that orange ball into that hoop. He's better at that.
From far away.
Yeah, from far away, very far away. So shout out to Steph Curry, man. I do think his fans do a disservice to me when they're like, oh yeah, we're just expecting him to be this good at 38 years old. To me, you're not then like actually acknowledging what's happening. Like we're watching history on a game-to-game basis now with Steph Curry still being this good at this age at that position. So shout out to Steph. They're definitely wasting away these years in Golden State.
It's not like
and speaking of history, Steph Curry now has the most 40-point games, 40 or more games after turning the age of 30. As you can see on this list, he has 45. Last night, he just passed Michael Jordan, who has 44. Damian Lillard, shout out Dame Dollar. He has 31. Kobe Bryant has 30. James Harden has 30. Larry Bird has 27. Wait, is this list right?
Yeah, I didn't expect to see Larry Bird. That's interesting.
Where's
Yeah. Where is he?
He doesn't score 40 that much, even though he's had.
How come he not on this list?
Interesting. They don't count playoff games. That's why. Yeah, they don't count playoff games. Yeah. No, I think Steph's been really impressive this year. A lot better than he was last year. Just want to put that out there early on this season. A lot better than he was last year. Looking a bit more spry, which is nice to see. I still think he's very obviously regressed, and I think you're doing a disservice to prime and peak Steph if you don't agree with that, in my opinion. If you don't acknowledge the regression, I think you're doing more of a disservice to Steph than the people who acknowledge the regression. That's just me. But to actually live up to my hater tag, since I'm a Steph hater, they were down 1 with 30 seconds left, and he missed a wide open layup. Like, so
tricked it. Straight
so
tricked
I'm
it.
like, we can say, yeah, he needed more help. I agree. He had a chance to put his team up 1 with 30 seconds left. I missed a wide open layup. So he had 48. He should have had 50, but he missed a wide open layup. Then the next play, he turned the ball over when the game was still in hand. So there you go. For all the people who think I'm a Steph hater, now I've given you reason for you to believe that. So yeah, Steph needs more help offensively. Guys aren't coming along for the ride. This roster is not created well at all. But yeah, they could have won that game yesterday with Steph's heroics. And a big reason why they didn't is because Steph missed a wide open layup.
It's the panel. Religion get built on cam. Where the check those smoke and the host go ham. You ain't never seen hoops all hit the raw. Every take got weight, every night we drop. This that barbershop. Courtside, worldwide tone. Welcome to the only show that really feel like numbers jumping like the score.